Hi Libra, welcome. My name is Cindy. This is another week with Answers Written in the Stars. I am here to do your Love Tarot horoscope reading. Libra, we are going to look at where you are over the next 2 weeks, where the person is that you're thinking about or dealing with. We're going to look at what neither of you really know or see regarding one another, as well as what you're most likely going to do moving forward. And then finally, we are going to look at what you can do to really raise your vibration and really pull in a lot of positivity into your life and for good things to really come to you. So there are several things that we're going to be looking at for you today, Libra. I also looked at some energies for the collective over the second half of August, and there's several things. First thing that we're really working on is really embracing our own individual gifts that we have and utilizing those in our careers and in our lives moving forward. The second thing that we're working on and clearing and healing right now are our ancestral lines, our lineage. And so yeah, there's a lot of healing that's going on at this time. So if there is anything going on in your own personal family, right now, you are being encouraged to heal that and release that and get that out of your genetic coding that continues forward in all generations. So that's going on right now. And then also we are also being asked to really just find peace and harmony, to let go of being right and work on acceptance over being right. So those are the things that we're really working on right now over the next couple weeks. So Libra, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I want to look at where you are first. What's going on with you? What's going on with Libras? We have the Page of Wands. It did come out in reverse. We have the Wheel. It also came out in reverse. And it looks like we have the rest of our cards here. So we have the High Priestess in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So Libra, with the Page of Wands coming out here in reverse, you are really, there may have been something that you were really excited about, you've lost the excitement. It could be that you tend to start things and then not follow through with them as well. So you need to kind of look at that within yourself. But there is something that there was some excitement around that, that's kind of going by the wayside. With the Wheel also coming out here in the reverse, it looks to me like there's some stagnation going on. Something is just not moving. It's kind of stuck at this point. Or if it's not stuck, then you just keep repeating the same cycles over and over again. And so nothing new is able to come in. And it could be because of the fact that you tend to like the idea of starting something new, but then you don't tend to follow through. So that could be some of that stuck. Or it could be the fact that what you thought you wanted, you changed your mind and you no longer want. And so things are kind of at a standstill right now. So it can be one or the other of that, the way that energy is playing out for you. With the High Priestess also in reverse, it looks to me like there are some secrets around you. There could be some other people around you as well that are causing some issues, maybe like some, they're not, that I would not consider them friends. There's some lessons that still need to be learned here, and as well. So there is some of that energy around you right now. And with the Eight of Swords also coming out right next to that, it looks to me like you're kind of trapped in your head, or you feel like you could be in a situation that you cannot get out of, that you're just kind of stuck. And it could very well be, with the High Priestess coming out in reverse right next to it, it could very well be that there are secrets that are keeping you bound. There could be another person that's keeping you bound, keeping you stuck. Things could be said, things could be done that you feel like you can't get away. It's kind of keeping you trapped. And so whatever's going on, you are kind of stuck in your head right now, Libra. With the King of Cups here, you tend to be someone who's very loving, caring, loyal, committed. You're also the type of person that you don't want to discuss your problems with other people. You want to kind of keep it, between you and that person. And so there is that kind of energy around you, but very, very loyal and loving. And you also are highly intuitive. So trust your instincts. Trust what, the feelings that you're feeling, because more than likely, Libra, they are spot on. And with the Three of Pentacles also here coming out, you are looking at the whole picture. You're looking at everything that's going on around you. You may be spending more time with someone, trying to get to know them a little bit better as well. So you do have all of that energy, Libra, coming out around you. So if you're not spending your time with someone new or someone trying to get to know them, better, then you are definitely looking at everything that's going on around you. And I do believe that you're using your intuition to really kind of figure things out, because you are a little stuck right now, Libra. And I think it's because there's some things that are not really being shared right now. And there could still be some lessons here for you. But again, things are not moving forward, and whatever excitement you had about something, it's kind of either at a standstill, or you realize that it's just would be repeating the same old over and over again, and that's just not getting you where you want to go. So there's that, Libra. So let's go ahead and look at the person that you were thinking about or dealing with at this time. What's going on with them? All right, Libra, they got the Eight of Pentacles, and they also got the Four of Cups. Let me see what else I can get. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands that came out reversed. So I just want to try to get at least one more card, to kind of get a good overall feel for the person that you're thinking about or dealing with. And we did get the Six of Cups here. So, Libra, for the person you're thinking about or dealing with the Eight of Pentacles coming out in reverse, they are, they're not willing to settle. They could actually, have gone back to school, they could have a new skill or a skill set that they're planning on utilizing moving forward in the work arena, which is very, very positive. And but they're not, they're the type of person that they know their value and their own personal self-worth. So they're not gonna settle. They're gonna go after what it is that they want. With the Four of Cups here, it is also in the upright. This person has not been very happy. They've been very discontent, I should say. They've had this feeling like, things are just not what they want or what they thought they had. They're definitely comparing. They're comparing what they have to what they feel others have. And they feel like they're coming out on the short end of the stick. So there is some discontentment, in how they're viewing things right now. with the Seven of Wands coming out in reverse, there could have been some conflict of some sort that had taken place that has now been resolved between the two of you, and or in some aspect of their life. And with the Six of Cups here, this is the card of memories and reunion. So with the Six of Cups, you know, they could be thinking about you. You guys could have just recently reconnected, come back together, or they're thinking about it. And but there is that energy around the two of you. It could also be that you've known each other for quite some time, and you know, with the fact that you possibly have known each other, and more than likely you know each other. You've known each other from the past or for a considerable length of time, and with all the arguments and things that have taken place between you, you know, they're feeling discontent with the situation, and I think they're focusing more on their own personal fulfillment, where they're going, you know, themselves, and especially career-wise. You know, and they're learning as well. They're learning from everything that's gone on here too. But I see that with you too. I see that, you know, you were excited about this newness, this situation, but now it's kind of stagnant and it's at a standstill. And I think it's because you just keep repeating these same cycles, and I think it's the same cycles of arguing, this same type of you know, way of relating with one another. So yeah, I do believe that there has been some secrets or deception that's gone on between the two of you, and you're really kind of stuck in your head about it all. And it could be because of the constant bickering and arguing. I know that, you know, when you bicker and argue a lot, people can tend to kind of hit below the belt. You just say things that really are very, very hurtful and harmful to the other person. And if that happens often enough, it can really cause a lot of damage to the other person. And it doesn't, you know, the scars that we get from the things that people say are not noticeable. You don't see them on the outside, but they're there, and those actually take the longest to heal, and sometimes they never do heal. So that's very important that you are aware of that, you know, that situation here, because it does look to me like you are very, very loving, and just, you know, and you're very intuitive. So you are looking at everything here. So what I want to do is see what it is that you are just not aware of at this time. Okay, so what you're not aware of is there's a new transition that's going on with the other person. There is a new journey that they are wanting to take, and I think they've learned a lot from what's transpired here. Let me see what else is going on that you're just not aware of. Yeah, we also have the King of Cups for them as well. And we have the Two of Wands coming out here too, and that's in reverse. So, you know, for me, for what I'm seeing here with the Fool card and the Two of Wands both coming out, they're starting a new chapter, you can say, for themselves, and they're not seeing that the two of you are really going in the same direction. They feel that you're going in opposite directions of one another here, and they're also very intuitive. They also have this King of Cups energy, so they're highly intuitive. They see the truth of the situation, and they're also very loving and loyal and committed type of person as well. So you both have these beautiful aspects to yourself, beautiful loving qualities to yourself, and they're also the type of people that they too want to keep whatever's going on just between the two of you. They don't necessarily want to be bringing other people in to the situation. So what is it that they don't see or know regarding you at this time? What is it that they don't see? Okay, we have just so many here. But what we do have is, that's interesting, we have the Fool for you as well. So you are definitely transitioning as well. You're ready to start a new journey. And I think you're more willing to just kind of jump right in, or they've kind of thought things through, because theirs is in the reverse and yours is kind of in the upright here. With the Ace of Swords coming out here, you gain the clarity. You really see things clearly here, and you're willing and ready to take some decisive action. With the Four of Wands coming out here, excuse me, in reverse. Yeah, it looks to me like, you're looking at the situation and you just don't see it moving forward. You also are not happy in this, in this situation. And with the Six of Wands coming out here, it's in reverse as well. So there, you felt, that you wanted this situation, and and you went after it and you got what you wanted. But now you're like, okay, you're no longer really putting in that energy into it, and maybe even questioning if it's what you want as well. So so that's coming out here, and what they don't see or know about you at this time. With the Queen of Swords also coming out here, this is someone who, they're going to say things and do things because they don't want something to be successful. They don't want it to get off the ground. Their prime energy is, a primary energy is just to really sabotage everything that is going to bring happiness to another. So you do kind of have that energy around you as well. So it may be that you don't necessarily want to see the other person happy, and you're going to be very honest, and the things that you're going to say can be very cutting and very hurtful. But there is that energy around you. So if that's not you, I did see where you're kind of stuck and feeling trapped up here. That could be because you know that they possess this kind of energy, but you're not sharing it, but you see it because you've gained the clarity on it. So again, these are things that they don't know that you're not sharing with them, but that doesn't mean that this is all just you. This could be, the way you're seeing yourself and them and the whole situation at this time. We also have here the Empress. It came out upright. So, you know that there is this energy of someone who is very abundant, who's going to have exactly what it is that they want in their life, and it's going to come together for them, and they're not really concerned about it. It's going to be quick and easy, and it looks like you both are ready to start this new transition here, and there's a lot of clarity on your side. And it does look to me like you're not real happy or content with the situation, and you're not really putting in the energy at this time into the situation either. You're willing to really speak your mind, and it's not going to be kind when you do, but not really concerned about the future, knowing that what it is that you want, you're going to have. So that's kind of the energy behind you. So what I want to do now is look at what you're going to do most likely moving forward. What is it that you are going to do moving forward? So we also have here the King of Swords. So again, someone who they're not necessarily interested in a relationship. They're more interested in themselves, and they are not going to have any problems again, speaking their mind, and it will not be in the nicest way. So again, that energy is coming out around you. And then we also have here the Five of Pentacles. So and it's in reverse. So you know, this is where you're starting to regain, you know, whatever it is that you may have lost. You know, if you was really struggling emotionally, that's resolving. If financially things were looking kind of bleak and hard, that's resolving. If there's been something going on the career front, that's resolving. But for you, you're very much, you are you know, you're not going to take any BS here, and things are starting to resolve for you, you know, in this situation. And you do know within yourself that whatever it is that you want, you will have. So that's kind of where you are at this time. And how about the person that you are thinking about or dealing with? What is it that they are most likely going to do moving forward? For them, we have the Three of Pentacles. So, you know, it looks to me like there could be someone else that is in the equation that they are, that they are interested in or going to be pursuing. And if it's not that, then they're just going to be a pain in your behind. So, you know, you just need to know that. And there is a lot of energy around you guys of, you know, conflict that, you know, has resolved. But, you know, it could be that there could be someone from their past that they, you know, are kind of interested in at this time too. So, you know, but that does look like that's kind of the direction that they more than likely will go. So kind of either being a pain in the butt, or there could be someone else. But with the Magician here, there are some, there is some deception around them. And, you know, here, and with the Six of Pentacles, again, there could be some finances that are needing to exchange hands here. You know, some sort of repayment of some sort that needs to be taken care of. And there's also the Page of Swords here. So they could, it's in reverse. So, you know, there could be other people saying things and doing things, trying to keep the two of you apart. And, yeah, and they could have been monitoring social media, things like that. But, you know, this person is not really willing to take a stand about, you know, whatever other people are saying and doing. They're not really willing to take a stand for themselves. And I think that's why they're just, it could be that they're going to move forward possibly with someone new, is because they just don't have the backbone. They don't really have what it takes to stand up to somebody. So that's kind of what's going on. So I want to see what it is that you can do to really, really move forward in a very positive way for yourself and really bring some very good energy to yourself as well. And so what I'm seeing here is going ahead, we have the Ten of Swords, it's in reverse. You're just releasing the situation, releasing it and letting it go. That is one thing that you can definitely do to move forward in positive ways. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. It is in reverse. So again, realizing that this is just not going to get off the ground. There's not a solid foundation between the two of you, and you need to build your own solid foundation. You know, be solid within yourself. We also have here the Tower. It's in reverse. So again, acceptance of what happened. You know, it's done. It's happened. And so, you know, so just accept it and work on you. Work on building you up, because again, that there just wasn't that solid foundation there between the two of you. And with the Ace of Cups also coming out in reverse, just realizing that there's just that love wasn't there either. So we have two aces and both of them are in reverse, and that is you know, that is a clear indicator that this didn't have the potential to really be what it is that you need and deserve in your life at this time. Now, with any situation, that doesn't mean that it won't be down the road, but you don't concentrate on that. You concentrate on what is right now, and what you need to be doing is building your own solid foundation and accepting that this just didn't have or doesn't have what it is that you need, both foundational wise as well as emotionally, what you need for yourself. And and just going ahead and releasing and just accepting the situation. So those are the things that you can do moving forward to really turn things around for yourself and really start moving in a very positive direction. So if you do want your own personal reading, you can go to my website, answerswritteninthestars.com. I have all that information listed below. And until next time, you take care.